Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Had an off day, so shot to the computer so I can go ahead and do a video about HotRoster again. And first, before I get into the video, yeah, man, shout out to my Chicago Cubs. What you guys have done has been awesome, man, phenomenal. You know, it's good for the city. We down 1-0. We got to get back up, and we got to try to finish this series off strong. We need to win 4. So, congratulations to the Chicago Cubs after all of these years. It's really good for the city. Now, back to HotRoster. Okay, boom, there we go. Let me log in. Now, last video I made about HotRoster, we were dealing with we were dealing with baseball and football, but let me go ahead and log in and see what we have in store now. That's right. We got baseball cards, football cards, basketball, and hockey cards for you hockey lovers. So I want to try to keep this video kind of simple. I checked the cards a little bit, but I didn't even really go into full detail. It looked like a card. It looked like it was kind of tough. Okay, now we got 2 cards. We're going to check on this one. This MLB and NBA and hockey mix card. So what we have here is Zobrist versus Rizzo tonight. Zobrist was doing pretty good last night. Lindor, he was running, and Kipnis, they was just doing their things last night. What do we have here? We have some Karl Anthony Towns, Hassan Whiteside. We got Karl Anthony Towns, the favorite, over here. And then we're dealing with Vucevic right here versus Al Horford going up against the Nets. And Nikola Vucevic plays for Orlando. He's Vucevic, and he plays for Orlando. They're going against the Heat. Then we got DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie. He's the favorite in this one, going against the Phoenix Suns. And then you got Anthony Davis as the underdog going against the Denver Nuggets. They have some big guys over there in Denver too, but go figure. A couple hockey picks, which I'm not into hockey. If my screen would stop acting a fool. Let me just use my mouth. Okay, we have Max Pacioretty, John Tavares, and then, so on and so forth. So something in there for you, for my hockey guys, man. So, man, get on over here to HotRoster and check it out. I did a couple tutorial videos or whatever. And you know what? I'm just going to take a quick, simple pick, probably a quick, simple pick 4 out of here, because I don't want to make this video seem so long. And first of all, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to take one pick, which would be, I like Rizzo tonight. I'll take Rizzo. It's probably going to be a 4 pick, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's probably going to be a 4 pick. So I'm looking at Karl Anthony Towns. I'm looking at Hassan Whiteside. I'm hoping Whiteside don't get in foul trouble against Vucevic. He can tend to get into foul trouble sometimes. Vucevic, he's a pretty good offensive center, but Whiteside is just a beast. I have to make a pick. I'm going to make a pick, so I will take right now, my favorite player in the NBA is Karl Anthony Towns. He'll be going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Tough matchup. Grizzlies like to slow the ball down. I don't know what they're going to do this season, but I also know that Minnesota like to slow the ball down. Also, it works in big guys' favor. And I think uh, Gasol. I think Gasol is limited tonight, but for whatever it's worth, this is a tough one, man. And I'm going to rely on Karl Anthony Towns in this one, and I will select Karl Anthony Towns. Notice each one of my players I select, they go right over here. You have to have a minimum of 4 picks for your card to be active. Now, Vucevic going against Al Horford. Horford plays for Boston. They're going against the Nets, and you have Brook Lopez over there. He's not a defender, but he's a good defender like that. But he does get block shots. I know Horford can step away from that basket. He can knock down a jumper or two. And then on the other hand, Vucevic going against Whiteside. He does have a tough matchup. If Whiteside sticks, really decides he wants to get into his grill, then Vucevic could have a tough night. But it's remained to be seen because the game ever started. We'll deal with it when it's over with. For this matchup, Vucevic is the favorite. I'm looking at Vucevic. I'm looking at Horford. Horford is on a new team. They have some amount of weapons over there. I don't know how the game flow or anything is gonna go. Preseason, they didn't play too much together. The starters, I don't know. With this new addition, I don't even know what to. I don't know. This is a real tough one for me. Horford has the points. I guess I'll try Horford. I'm gonna take Horford in this one, and then the last pick that I'm gonna make, which will be on the NBA side, unless I go down real fast. Yeah, it will be on the NBA side, and I will. I absolutely love DeMarcus Cousins' games, man. I love Anthony Davis' game, man. All my people in the FanDuel group, man. I know you've seen this video that I keep on stash about Anthony Davis, man. I hope he snaps out of it this year and has a productive year. Okay, but DeMarcus Cousins is the favorite, man. At the Suns, 5 hours. He's playing power forward. Kufas will be starting at the center. Then you got Anthony Davis. He'll be playing at power forward also against Nurkic and Jokic. 2 big guys in Denver. I don't know what type of plan Denver would throw out there. Both of these guys are unstoppable. And with that being said, I'm going to have to go with the boogeyman, DeMarcus Cousins. He's the favorite. I'm going to take him. Now, I'm going to wager this 4 pick. It pays 10 to 1. I have to get each and every one of these picks right to win money. So, what I will wager right now is stuck on 5. If I wager $5 for my 4 picks, pays 10 to 1, it's going to pay me $50, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come down and I'm just going to wager 3 on this pick right here. I'm going to wager $3 on this pick. My balance up here is $28. Let's see how this goes. So I will purchase this roster. Am I sure? Yes, I am sure. And that roster is going for tonight. Now, let's go back home. I'm going to pick another card. And I'm going to go right back to the basketball well. I'm trying to make this a little quicker because I do have to make some lineups for other fantasy-related things, but whatever. But on this card, it's NBA Wednesday card, fast break card. Now, I want to play this card. There's 10 available matchups. Let's see what they have. Boom. Um, you know, this is just something. HotRoster is just different. You know, if you don't like basketball or you don't want to play DraftKings, the scores are getting too high for you. You don't want to play FanDuel. You're just discouraged. You don't think you're gonna score 400 points and take down a GPP or something like that. It's a nice player prop bets right here. You could just break it down like this. It coincides into your research. This is fresh into the season. I just want to start my HotRoster season off right. So with that being said, boom, we have Anthony Davis, the favorite of a whopping 5.5 points over Karl Anthony Towns. Now, before I do this card, let me go over here to the rules and scoring of basketball so I can show you guys. Basketball scoring is simple, flat out simple. You're not gonna have scores like FanDuel and DraftKings. The scoring is pretty. It's traditional. HotRoster uses traditional fantasy basketball scoring as follows: 3-point field goal equals 3 points. 2-point bucket will give your player 2 points. Point for point. So free throw 1 point, rebound 1 point, assist 1 point, block 1 point, steal 1 point, turnover -1 point. Always pay attention to your scoring on each and every new site that you try. Scoring tends to be different on these different sites. Now, that's that there. And then for hockey, is right up under that. I can give you a sneak peek of that hockey also. Anybody got any, man, when you see this video, man, you subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't want to, just do it. If you got some questions or you trying to help me out, let's do it. This is HotRoster. We're going against the house. Not going against, another player or anything like that. Get with your friends. Get with your buddies. Discuss picks, man, and go for it, man. Just do it responsible. Don't wager a lot where you have to be like, oh, you're crying the next day and everything. Wager what you can wager and keep it moving, man. Simple. But yeah, here's the hockey rules, and now let's go back to the cards. Now, it's only 2 cards. I don't know why they don't have more cards out by now. They usually have 4 or 5 cards, maybe because it's the second day. I don't know. We have a big slate. They should have more cards out there. I know HotRoster is watching because they watch my videos. But anyway, now, like I said, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis. Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis. We have stats and predictions over here on the side of each player. But remember, these scores on HotRoster will not be as high as the scores on FanDuel and DraftKings because they don't give you the bonuses and the extra percentage points on rebounds and things like that. So keep that in mind. Now, you got Kyle Lowry and Paul George. Really like Lowry. I really like Lowry. He's probably going up against Ish Smith. I don't see Ish Smith being able to defend Kyle Lowry. I don't know who will be able to defend Paul George over there in Dallas. Harrison Barnes will probably be defending him, but these matchups right here are solely between the 2 of these guys, and may the best man win between the 2. Going down, we got ABC, Eric Bledsoe. These 2 games are interesting games. Hornets are banged up. Kings and the Suns, they'll be playing in a fast-paced game. I expect for a lot of points to get scored over there, but at the same time, they're kind of guard heavy also, man. They're kind of guard heavy over there. I'd imagine they might make a move in the off season, but that's off topic. But yeah, you have Eric Bledsoe, you have Knight, you have Booker. So those guys are kind of loaded over there in the garbage and all these mouths to feed. But go figure. I don't know who I will select right now, but I'm just going to go through these. Now, Isaiah Thomas, in the preseason, he didn't unleash very much. He had a couple nagging injuries, nothing to keep him out from the start of the regular season. Kemba Walker, he's just the man, you know. I'd imagine he'd draw a matchup with Dellavedova, and I'd imagine Isaiah Thomas will have the chance to feast off of who was that? Jeremy Lin. So those two guys are matched up. Isaiah Thomas is the favorite. Is the favorite in that one. Gallinari and Wiggins. Wiggins, he didn't play the last couple games of that preseason, dealing with a sickness or whatever. I don't know. I'm quite sure he's 100% fine at the Grizzlies, and no, I don't see no Tony Allen and nothing like that around. So Wiggins might be a sneaky, but we'll see. Gallinari, he's looking healthy. He's been putting up some pretty decent numbers in the preseason. Game 1, their first game of the season. Let's see how it goes. That half a point, it can mean a lot. But and then they're almost like even, heads up. So, Aaron Gordon and Robert Covington. I know Robert Covington, he's going to have a nice load over there with the injuries that they have. Thunder versus the Thunder, they play a fast-paced game. Go figure. Orlando and Heat, I like to believe Heat can slow down the pace of the game with the defense. It seems like they always have defense, or they're good defensive minded, but this is a year that they're missing some key pieces. Aaron Gordon, I don't really like. He's playing the 3. I really like Aaron Gordon playing the 4 and creating mismatches at the power force spot with his athleticism. But they brought in Ibaka, so it's remained to be seen how good he would be at the 3. So we'll see. So they'll be going against the Heat. I don't know. He'll most likely be matched up with Winslow, I believe. So we'll see. Who we have here? Ryan Anderson and his new team in Houston are going against the Lakers. Yeah, going against the Lakers. So we don't know if whoever defends Ryan Anderson, if they can stay in front of him, they'll have a good chance to keep him down. Because Anderson, he does create a matchup problem at the 4. Most of the big power forwards can't get out and stop the transition 3 and stay in front of him most of the time. But he might draw a matchup with Randall. I believe Randall can stay in front of him, and if you can stay in front of him the whole game, that will limit his. That'll limit some of his shooting upside and stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. Eric Gordon, with his new team, he'll be starting tonight right alongside of Harden. Harden will try to make it as easy as possible for these guys. I don't know what to expect from these two guys. I know what to expect from Harden, though. Harden is playing the point guard position, but Eric Gordon, he's not afraid to shoot to jack it up either. This might be a fast-paced game. Also, there'll be a lot of shots put up in this game. Now moving on to Mike Conley. versus Nicholas Batum. I'm really loving Conley's position this year. He got that bag. What I mean by that, they gave him that money. He needs to live up to it. I'm going to start the season off riding you, Conley, on other sites also. So show me what you got. But anyway, he has a matchup versus Batum. Batum, he's going to be, man, they going against Milwaukee. They're going to have some lengthy defenders in his face. Batum doesn't score that much. He does it all, though. So it's going to be a real, I'm going to be anxious to see what he does tonight. And let's see what he has next. Alex Lynn. These are greater than, less than cards. If you feel like he's going to get greater than 18 points, click this side. If you feel like he's going to get less than 18 points, click this side. Now, Timothy Mozgov. I believe he'll be starting at center versus the Rockets tonight. Let's see how fast the Rockets can play this game to get him off the floor. I don't think Timothy Mozgov will be on that floor that long. I don't know how many minutes he'll be playing. This is a new team. Things to get out of hand. They might just go ahead and sit him down, bring in Nance and a few other pieces that they have, and go figure. But 18 points, greater than or less than. Now, that's the end of the card right there. I'm going to do a quick, brief 4-pick. Now, I'm going to lean towards Lowry for my pick 1. I'll take Lowry over Paul George. I feel like Lowry might outdo Paul George. He's a point guard. He'll have the ball. He'll have a chance to make things happen. ABC will be playing point this year. Go figure. Bledsoe, they got a lot of mouths to feed over there. I'm going to revisit this pick. Kemba Walker and Isaiah Thomas, similar players. Similar players. The matchup is what's going to have to separate this. And it looks like Isaiah Thomas has a better matchup, but it looks like Kemba Walker would be more relied on. I'll come back to that. I've only made one pick. I'm going to be sneaky with this pick right here, and I'm going to take Andrew Wiggins. I don't know who's going to be able to contain him over there. Hopefully they'll lean on him for some scoring. I'll definitely take Andrew Wiggins to beat out Danilo Gallinari, although I could be wrong. Aaron Gordon, Robert Covington. I'm coming back to that. Anderson, Eric Gordon. Anderson's the favorite. Eric Gordon, he'll probably most likely be matched up with Clarkson. I'm scared of this because it's a new team. I'm definitely liking Conley. Boom, that's 3 picks. Now, moving along. Alex Lynn. Timothy Mozgov. I'm going to bet that Timothy Mozgov can just go down there and just start wiping the glass if he wanted to. Let me roll back up here to the top and see. Anthony Davis. I'm going to lean on this Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be my 4th pick. I went with Lowry, Wiggins, Conley, and Towns. So, boom, I'm going to submit this one. I'm going to put, I'm going to wage $5 on this card right here, which would pay 10-1. I would win. You know what? I am going to cancel this Wiggins pick, and I'm going to go with Gallinari. Yeah, to beat out Wiggins. It can go anyway. I might come back and combo that pick and pick Wiggins also. That's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to purchase this card for $2. That'll pay me $20 if I win. Click yes. And then I'm going to pick again from this card. And once I pick again from this card, I'm going to go with my same picks. Karl Anthony Towns, Lowry, who did I take? And then I took Gallinari on my last one. I'm gonna come back and take Wiggins on this one because I wasn't so sure. So I just comboed that pick, boom, like that. And then I'm gonna go back and purchase this roster for another $2. So what I just did right there was I just comboed the two cards because I wasn't sure of each a pick, so I took both of the picks. So that's how that goes. Do I want to modify? Excuse me one second. Do I want to modify it? Wait a minute. Let me make sure this is what I want to do before I make this pick. Excuse me. I want to look at something real fast. I'm guessing I'll stick with this. I mean, what else can I say? I comboed the pick. Seems good. I'm not gonna overthink it. Let me see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna purchase this. I'm gonna purchase this pick, and then I'm gonna come back and make a 10 pick. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and make a 10 pick for you guys. And once I make that 10 pick, hopefully I can cash in on that. So I'll purchase roster. Yes. Boom. Now that's 2 picks that I've made with you guys. Oh, they're talking about I built the same card twice. Did I? Did I? Could have sworn I didn't. Let's go back down and select Wiggins. Purchase roster. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, maybe whatever. Let me see what I got here. Now, they just put out more cards. There's 4 cards now. Let's see what else they have in store for us. They have a Wednesday dribble card, double dribble card, and then they have a Wednesday slam dunk card. So let's check out this slam dunk card. All right, now it's gonna get a little juicy now. Okay, you have Waiters going against Winslow. You're gonna have Waiters going against Winslow. Waiters is the favorite. I'd imagine Waiters would be jacking the ball up today against the Magics. Let me see who I think would be. Fournier would be guarding him. I don't think Fournier can guard anyone anyway. But I like. I like to say that I liked Waiters in this matchup. I'd like to say between Harrison Barnes and Wesley Matthews. Harrison Barnes has been having a rough preseason, and then he has a tough defensive matchup. I'll lean a little bit towards Wesley Matthews in this one. I'm liking this card already. Okay, they got Drummond against Tobias Harris, and Tobias is the underdog in this one. So go figure for that. I'm right off the back. I'm liking Jeremy Lin in this matchup for sure against Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson might just have. I just like Lin in this one. I'm not even going to go any farther because I'm trying to get through this card. Uh, Zach Levine, Ricky Rubio. Rubio can rack up assists, not many points. Conley is a good defender. Rubio's a bit taller. Well, what else can I say right now? Zach Levine. Uh, I don't know about Zach Levine tonight. His usage might go down. We'll see. Batum. Marvin's dealing with a bad non-shooting hand, I believe. Batum's got a tough matchup. We'll see how that plays out. Cantor. Somebody who hasn't been on my radar all day, I guess, versus Ersan Ilyasova. These guys are both on the team, same team. Going against the 76ers. I don't think either one of them are starting, so this will be the battle of the bench. They have Cantor, the favorite, by 4. Fareed and Jokic. I don't know if Jokic's going to be playing the 4 or the 5, but I love Jokic this year. I don't know about tonight, but I love Jokic this year. They can match up any type of way they want to with Jokic and Nurkic because they like to start those guys together. They can match up with those guys any way they like. They do have some big guys in New Orleans, but Fareed, it's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna use him tonight against the Brow. It's a head-up matchup, though. I think I'll lean towards Jokic on that one. Carly Stein and against Kufos. Kufos would be starting at the center. I guess Carly Stein, he'll be backing up him. He'll be backing up him and Boogie. So against the Suns, interesting here. Trevor Reese just plays a boatload of minutes, man. He used to be productive in them. Now he's not even productive in them. I don't know what to say. Anderson, I might lean towards, I don't know who I'll be leaning towards in that one. Now, remember, these are raw points, no percentage points. Everything is point for point, rebound, steal, block, 1 point. So 39 for Anthony Davis. That's looking like 20 and 10. 20 and 10 will give Anthony Davis 30 points. So 20 points and 10 rebounds will get Anthony Davis 30 points. Now he has to get another 9 points from somewhere else. Now, you're looking at 30, 10, 5, and 5. No, 20, 10, 5, and 5. That's 40. Say he gets 25 points. Anywhere it goes, it's tricky. It's kind of tricky. We know he's capable of doing this, but it's tricky. It's very tricky. Now, will D'Angelo Russell, will he get 23 points? It seems like it can be done. 15 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. That's 25 right there. That's 25. It seems like that's reachable. Against the Rockets, I don't know how much defense will be being played in that game. But, hey, on to the next card. That card right there, the slam dunk card, looks really nice. Now, Oh, we have even more cards. Every time they're just slamming them up there now. What we just go to slam them? Let's look at this jump shot card. I don't know why they have ABC right there. He doesn't even have a jump shot. All right. Fournier and Aaron Gordon. Teague, Monte, Lowry, DeRozan, Crowder, Horford, Conley, Randolph, Jabari Parker, Antetokounmpo, Frazier, Terrence Jones, Brandon Knight, Eric Bledsoe, Randall, Luol Deng. Oh my God. They got Harden at 43 and Dirk at 27. Wow. So for Harden to get 43, he's going to have to get 30 points. I mean, he can get 43 after the points. Yeah. Hey, though, look, he can get 43, man. I mean, what? 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That's 40. Let's see, 30 points, 6 and 6. However it is, however it goes, he can get 35, 5 and 5. He can do it. We all know he can do it. But go figure. Dirk, 27. I don't know how many rebounds. They'll be going against the Pacers. I don't know how many rebounds or whatever else he can get, but I don't know how involved he's going to be in his offense tonight. But go figure. But you know what, guys? Right now, time is actually moving. I have an hour and 20 minutes. I have to do a lot. I said I was going to do more picks with you guys. Unfortunately, I can't. HotRoster, when we started this video, HotRoster only had 2 basketball cards up. Now they have 5. It's extremely too many for me to go through right now. They normally put their cards up. They'll get better in time. I guess their timing is off a little bit right now. I tried to wait for them all day to put the cards up. They'll get them out quicker as the season progresses. But this is me, man. I'm out, man. I got my FanDuel. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my FanDuel group shirt on right now, man. Representing for FanDuel, and happy fantasy, man. You guys, I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm out. Like, subscribe, check me out. Whatever you guys got to do, man. Leave me some feedback. Feedback, man. Don't get scared of HotRoster, man. Don't get scared of it, man. It might just be for you. All right? Questions? Any suggestions? I'm all ears. We're in this together, man. Peace.